guys, so we're gonna get right into it. Go ahead and unwrap this hair because we're gonna put this bad boy in a ponytail. So I'm just taking it down here with my wide tooth comb, as you can see. And then we're gonna go ahead and split this down the middle. Boop. Because we're doing the middle part. I don't know, I've been doing middle parts lately and feeling them. So yep, we're just gonna comb my hair in that direction. Nothing too crazy because I try not to manipulate my hair too much. And then I also don't like my ponytail super slick when it's blown out. Like I like a slick ponytail when my hair is natural and like curly. But when it's blown out or like old hair, I just rather it be a little bit more textured, I guess you could say, not as slick. So I just brush down like the sides, as you can see, a little bit, just so it's not too crazy, but I kind of keep like the middle and the top a little bit more textured. And yeah, I'm just kind of getting it together. You see the hair shiny, okay? That's that help. But anyways, I get my little scrunchie and I just go ahead and pop my hair in a ponytail, as you can see right here. Easy peasy. And then just to add a little spice, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my little side pieces. And I don't know, just give it a little pizzazz. You'll catch the drift when I finish my makeup and everything like that. But yes, we're going to go ahead and pull these bad boys out to add a little oomph to the pony. And just brush them down with the same bristle brush just to make sure they kind of lay. But I'm not going to add any product to them because I like it a little fluff. So boom, simple, cute, that's all you need. And then when you add your jewelry, pop in. So boom, we're gonna get into this makeup, and I'm so excited because we get to play makeup again. It's been a minute, but I'm here for it. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the eyes, get the base down. So I'm just doing the under part of my brow with some light concealer because I want my eyeshadow to pop. And I'm just going to pull that down. This is like a square edge, straight edge brush. And I'm just going to pull it down from the brow. Then I'm going to take a flat brush, just a regular flat brush, and pat that product into the skin so it's nice and smooth and there's no product buildup. And you're wrong. And this will help my shadows lay on much more smooth. So yeah, blend it down out the eye and then pat, pat, pat with a damp beauty blender just to make sure any excess product that's on the eyelids is up. This prevents creasing later on. So then I'm going to go back in. I know you're probably like, why not just put it all over the lid? But I like to build things up gradually, as you'll see in my makeup routine throughout the rest of this video. So pop that on the lower lid and then I bring it up to where we blend it down. And I'm just going to take my time and pat, 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 pat until the product is spread out nice and evenly. And I have a nice base for my shadow. So then I'm going to go in with a light powder. This is like a whitish pink type of powder. And I'm going to go in with the fluffy brush that's clean. And I'm going to pack that in with the fluffy brush to set my eyelid. So as you can see here, I'm just patting it in, setting it up, and boom, now we have a nice base. So then we're going to go in with a pencil type of brush, so it's pointed at the end, because I don't want this all over my lid and I don't want it to be blown out yet. So I'm going to focus that right in my crease area. And I have hooded eyes, so I do have to go kind of high. As you can see, I'm not that far from my brow bone. And then I go back in and layer it because I want it to be a little bit deeper so that the crease is nice and defined when I go and apply my lid color later on. And you're just going to go in windshield wiper motion, swiping back and forth and getting that placement. So boom. Then I go in with my fluffier blending brush and I'm going in with a brown shade. It's like a deeper brown shade and going over that black shade. And I'm just going to work this. I mean, when I say work this, I'm talking like really work and blend and work and blend. As you see, I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and looking up occasionally in my mirror to see how the product is blending in my crease. And it's okay. You don't have to be specific about this. You can just kind of do circular motions, and really the key is to buff this harsh line out, because we don't do harsh lines. And I'm focusing on more of the outer part of the eye, as I don't want to pull it in closer to my nose and close in my lid. So I'm just going back and forth, dipping into that product, applying it, and as you can see, like, I keep going back and forth into the product because I'm building it up. So a little bit of product at a time, because you can add more, but you can't take it away, especially with darker shades like these. So as you can see, the brown shade is starting to build up, and boom, now we're here. So to diffuse it even more, I'm going in with like a nude matte shade and a clean, smaller fluffy brush, so it's not all over the place. And I'm going to blend the edges even more and blend that brown down into where we laid the black. And we're just going to really buff that out and make sure it's nice and blended. So we're just gonna buff that out, hitting it in the inner corner, and just keep on going. Like, with these type of looks, you want to blend, because you want a graduate color gradient. You don't want to, I'm sorry, color gradient. You don't want to have like the black, the brown, the cream. You know what I mean? You want it to be all well blended. So now we're going in and we're going to make our lids pop a little bit more. So I took some concealer and put this is the same concealer that I used earlier, and I'm just adding that to my lash line, opening my eyes so that I can see exactly where my crease is. And I'm taking that same flat brush and redefining my eyelid. And just pat, pat, pat to blend that up into your crease where we laid that black. And just look up occasionally when you're doing your makeup so you can see how it will be when your eyes are open. And then I'm just going back in. Like I said earlier, you want to layer things. You don't want to just go in with a bunch of product. And I'm just tapping that product more because I want it to be brighter into my lid. And yeah, blend it down. And go ahead and swipe a little bit as you go into the crease. Now we're going to go in with our shadow color, and this is just a nude matte shade. It's like a cream nude, if that makes sense. And sorry, y'all, my man is playing his game and he's real into it. But anyways, so we're just gonna pack that product on, and notice how I'm not really swiping. I'm tapping, because we want as much color payoff as possible. So just blend that up, and look how bright that lid just popped on out. And you want to just layer that product on until it's as bright as you want it to be. And I want it to be kind of dramatic, so I'm really packing it on in layers. So now we're going to go back in with a small brush, and we're just going to blend and diffuse out that crease area, which we don't want it to be too harsh. Like I said, it's not a cut crease look. So we're just going to go ahead and blend and diffuse that out between the lid and the crease shade. And then now we're going to go into our liner, and I'm actually using a black eyeshadow. See how it's like crazy how pigmented the eyeshadow is. But as you can see here, I don't put my brush back in the product, and it's a little bit less pigmented because I'm just using the excess that's still left on the brush. But this is an angled flat brush that I got from Sephora ages ago. It's definitely one of my favorites, and I will never let her go. But I'm just packing that product on where I want my wing to sit, and because I have hooded eyes, you'll see I have to create a specific shape with my eye open so that the wing looks like straight when I look up. And then when I look down, it has kind of a curve to it, as you can see here. And then I'm just cleaning up the wing with concealer that matches my skin, and I just wanted the edge to be nice and sharp, so I'm just taking that same brush we used to conceal our lower brow area and cutting that wing at the bottom so it's as sharp as possible. And you just want to go into the product and pull it downwards. Now we're going to go in with mascara. This is a throwback, but I love this brush and it just really combs my lashes out. And when you're applying mascara, you want to wiggle and really push your lashes in different directions so that the product applies evenly and really gets on every single lash. And as you can see here, I'm looking kind of downwards also, so that causes a little bit of friction and pull when I'm combing through. And then you could even blink when you apply mascara. So here I'm just taking the tip of the brush and combing it through, and that way I have a nice base for my lashes. So here is the mascara and the look without lashes, and boom. So now we have our makeup on, we have our lashes on, and we're gonna go ahead and get into this lip. Okay, this is what pulls the look all together, if you ask me. I don't care what anybody says, a good lash and a good lip will make a look happen. So as you can see here, the eyes pull together once we added our lashes and we have a nice wing. And then I'm going in with a liquid matte lipstick. This is like a brown shade as my liner and base for my lip. And we're doing fall lips, so I'm usually using like a darker base like this. And then I go in with my colors. And I'm just kind of going in, setting up my base and making sure that the lips are nice and full. And I like to overline at the cupid's bow of my lip and then kind of go along with my normal lip shape as I pull down. So this is our base. Now we're going to go in with a deep plumish shade, and this shade, I love this shade. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially on skin tones like mine. I mean, it looks beautiful on all skin tones, but I feel like with my caramelish brownish skin, it just really complements it. So yes, I'm just going over that brown liquid matte lipstick, and this is also a liquid matte lipstick, and I'm just going over that to make sure I got a nice color payoff. And you could build it up in layers. This lipstick is excellent for that, and look at that color, gorgeous. So then I'm just building it up even more because I want it to be even more plum, and I don't want too much of the brown to show through. Like I said, it's just my base. So we're just going over a little bit, making sure she's as plum as possible and really building that up. Also, this lipstick, I've had it for a while, so I have to pick up product and go back into the bottle multiple times. But if it was new, I would only need like one dip and I'm good. So then I wanted to make it a little bit more red in the center and add a little bit more dimension to the lips. So I'm going in with a red liquid matte lipstick, and just to make the lips pop even more. I feel like this adds a nice juiciness to it and complements the plum shade. And we're gonna go ahead and let that dry and watch, you'll see. Gorgeous. I'm loving this look so far. And look at it as it dries. So here it's fully dry and I'm obsessed. Now we're gonna go in with some highlighter, gorgeous gold highlighter to complement the lips and the eyes. Obsessed. It's almost like you look dewy and wet, but look at that. Gorgeous. Like, are you kidding me? They're gonna hit it with the nose and the chin. Per usual. Anywhere you want light to hit your face, you add highlighter there, and it will definitely reflect and look gorgeous. And that is the look. Look at her. Stunning. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a blast doing this look with you all, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Thanks so much for coming. See you soon. Bye.